greatest glory in living lies not in never failing, but rising in every time we fail. With this beautiful quote, a very good and delightful morning to all and all present here. Myself, Parishika Gautam of class 10B, the host for today's morning assembly. Prayer. A day without prayer is a day without blessings, and a life without prayer is a life without power. So, to receive blessings from God, here is our school band playing for a beautiful prayer song. India is my country. All Indians are my brothers and sisters. I love my country and I am proud of its rich and varied heritage.
I am Sima Sharma, student of class 10B, standing in front of you all to deliver reading headlines of last 24 hours. Firstly, reading is of international news. Several people injured in a stabbing incident in church as part of national news. India called up Iran and Kuwait to appeal against escalating tension. Amit Shah addresses election rally in Tripura after development initiative of
A very warm good morning to one and all present in the morning assembly. I am Himanshu Gogoi of class 10A, standing in front of you to deliver some facts. A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. Most people fall asleep in 7 minutes. A cat has 32 muscles in its ear, and ostrich eye is bigger than its brain. It is physically impossible for pigs to look up into the sky.
Your failure is a great teacher for you, and it also can be a great teacher for others. Good morning, everyone. This is Ankur Upadhyay from class 10B, and today I am here to speak about the topic failure. Failure is something that we all had experienced at some point of time in our life. It can be a difficult experience, but it's also an important one. Failure can teach us valuable lessons which we can use to improve ourselves as well as to achieve our goals. One of the most important things that failure can teach us is how to deal with adversity. When we fail, we have to pick ourselves up and keep going. We have to learn to persevere in the face of challenges because this is a skill that will serve us well throughout our lives.
April 16 is the 107th day of this year and 259 days remaining until the end of this year. On this day in 1912, American aviator Emmett Quinn became the first woman to fly across the English Channel. On this day in 1862, President Lincoln signed an act abolishing slavery in the District of Columbia. On this day in 1952, the great American football coach Bill Belichick was born. On this day in 2003, Michael Jordan was widely regarded as the best player in the history of basketball. Played his last game in the National Basketball.
Today's thought of the day is you don't have to be great to start. You have to start to be great. Thank you.
Why failure is part of life. So that was a theme. And children, very often we get disappointed when we experience failures. If you really look down to the sentence, you find many people, though they failed, they got up, they fought by, and then they succeeded. You take the simple example of J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter series. She wrote the first book and then approached more than 10 publishers to publish her first book. More than 10 times she was rejected. That is, nobody was willing to publish her book. But then she didn't give up. She continued and went after many other publishers. And then at the end, one publisher was willing, and then the rest is history. It has become one of the most successful series of books that she wrote. And children, that is a lesson for us. Small failures, small disappointments should never dampen our spirit. We should continue and consider it as a part and parcel of the transparent.
Sustainability is to align with the natural forces or at least try not to defy them. I am Divya, class 10B, wishing everyone a very auspicious morning. A new day means a fresh start and new opportunities. So let's start the day by remembering God, the Almighty of the whole universe. I would like to call a brand team to play the prayer song. 1 billion to compensate owners of vehicles.
A very warm good morning to everyone present here. My name is Shajan Fukan, the Speaker of today's Assembly, and will speak a bit about environmental sustainability to lead with the eruption of the impact of climate change. People often ask what they can do to help address the climate change, but what they usually need is a quick, easy, simple thing that they can do. Climate change is gargantuan, thanks largely to the PR firms, the politicians, and the fossil fuel executives for their bidding. People are often saying we need to eliminate greenhouse gas emissions from electricity, transportation, agriculture, industry, buildings. We need to protect and restore restore ecosystems and protect and change the society, culture, economy, and policy. But too rarely seen taking action.
Sustainability is no longer about doing less harm, it's about doing more good. Good morning to all. I am Parishita Gautam of class 10B and I am here to deliver some facts on sustainable and eco-friendly practices. Recycling one aluminium can save enough energy to run a television for 3 hours. Composting organic waste not only reduces landfill waste but also creates nutrient-rich soil amendment for gardens and agriculture. Sustainable agriculture practices such as crop rotation and organic farming help preserve soil fertility and reduce the need for synthetic fertilizers and pesticides. Choosing products with minimal packaging or packaging made from recycled materials reduces waste.
Everyone, today's one of the day is always end the day with a positive thought. No matter how hard things were, tomorrow a first opportunity to make it better. It means it is common to have good and bad time in life. Thank you.
All of you. First of all, I'd like to congratulate our class 10 group for the assembly. They did an excellent job. They were a faithful team that was the class team in each week, which was class conducted assembly. And overall, it was really good. And the speaker very passionately, very powerfully reminded about why we should be taking care of environment and the importance of environment and sustainability. So overall, it was really good. So I appreciate them.
Ankur Upadhyay of class 10B, along with my classmates, wish you all a very cheerful morning. Here we are presenting our today's morning assembly. Prayer has the power of creating a pious atmosphere. It helps us to attain the significance of the ethical values. So I would like to request our school band team to play the beautiful prayer song.
I love my country and I'm proud of its race and creativity, culture, language, and religion. I serve with respectfully, body of it.
Good morning everyone. Today I am here to deliver the top news headlines in the last 24 hours. Firstly, beginning with some international news. Tsunami alerts 100 evacuated after Indonesia's strong telecom. Volcano, Iran, Israel, conflicts, Britain, Saudi Arabia, and UAE debate balancing it. Second year, some yesterday.
I am standing here to deliver the importance of today's date in history. According to the Gregorian calendar, April 18 is the 109th day of the year and 257 days remain until the end of this year. April 18 is also celebrated as World Heritage Day to preserve the human heritage and recognize the efforts of all the arrangement organizations in the field. On this day in 1612, the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan married Mumtaz Mahal. On this day in 1988, the US launched Operation Prairie Mantis against Iranian naval force.
That allows people to express their thoughts, needs, and ideas. So here is Gautam Kachari for the speech.
Good morning, each and everyone, respected fathers, teachers, and your my dear friends. I, Gautam Kachari of class 10B, is standing here to give a short speech on the topic importance of environment. Environment denotes the condition around an organism or a community of organisms.
Inspiring quotes always become motivational quotes. They make our day more energetic and boost up our confidence level. So motivate us. Here is Divya for the thought of the day.
First rule of sustainability is to align with the natural forces or at least try not to defy them.
Once again, I appreciate our staff and the group for conducting the assembly yesterday. They have done all the items that they put in the really good, so I appreciate them.